Hello guys, it's Chowmethaner to have another weekly blaze. So this will be the Christmas episode because, well, next week we start the week on Christmas, and I'm like, okay, so I'll talk about Christmas stuff next week, but here's the thing. You only got like one day of it, technically, and also, um, it won't come out till like January, like early January. This one will come out on Christmas Day, so I think that worked pretty well. So I'll talk a lot about Christmas stuff this week, and then next week will be kind of well, it will be Christmas Day, and I'll talk about that stuff then, but won't be as much Christmas next week, so yeah. So, I guess before we get into anything like that, I will just talk about what I was just doing. So you can see I have some stuff out here. I can put the scissors back, actually. But I just recorded two videos. I did the kind of Metroid Dread amiibo unboxing, which is pretty nice. I don't know how to feel about amiibo unboxings, honestly. I don't think they're that great. Nice little experiment, I guess, and I will do the Splatoon ones, but I don't know how much more I want to do them. They just don't fit my channel, I don't think, anymore. So, I don't know, we'll see. I might still do them occasionally, but yeah. I said I was going to do it, so I did it. I'm going to be putting that video out at 5 a.m. for today. Oh yeah, it's today. Today is, yeah, it's December 20th now. It is Tuesday at about 2 a.m. So that'll go up in a few hours, and then for the 22nd, so Thursday's video, will be the Spriggan ranking video. So I decided to do the Spriggan ranking video because, well, I wanted to do the bi-daily video thing, and I figured, why not? So, yeah. And then for Saturday, the 24th, Christmas Eve's video will be the Beyblade color video. I'm going to do a whole discussion video on colors in Beyblade Burst, which is going to be very stupid but very fun. Oh, I don't know how I'm going to record that. I don't have to record it soon. Well, I guess I don't have to. Whatever. I might try to record that one sooner. Maybe I'll add a little bit to it in, like, iMovie or something. And yeah, I use iMovie. I don't use, like, any fancy editing. I don't really need to. I don't... Like, anything I need is an iMovie. It's probably, like, text, images, whatever. I don't need a whole lot. I just want something to, like, add stuff when I need to. But yeah, I'll put that maybe in iMovie. We'll see. I don't know. I don't know when I'll record that. So, let's see here. I probably won't tomorrow. Maybe like Wednesday night, because it feels like Monday night to me here still. So like Monday night, Thursday night, maybe. Worst case scenario, I'll record it Friday night, and then I'll go up Saturday morning. But whatever. Anyway, after that is Christmas, of course. Christmas, this weekly blaze will go up on Christmas Day, and then all the Christmas videos come out. So the 27th will be, well, I guess the 25th, I will get the actual Christmas video up immediately. Well, not immediately, but that'll be like later in the day, though. So there's that. And then after that, the 27th will be the Prototype Bottle Man unboxing. The 29th will be the Splatoon 3 amiibo unboxing. And yeah, I'm doing one more amiibo video because I said I would, and I mean, why not? So those will go up. And then 29th will be, oh no, I just said the 29th. 31st, New Year's Eve, the last video of the year, is the Beyblade Burst BU all-in-one set. So there you go. That'll be that. That'll be one I get to disrespect in the video. That'll be fun. And then we have, of course, January the 2nd will be probably the My Hero Academia Season 5 Part 2 box set. And assuming I don't get anything else that's like something I would unbox on camera, the 4th will probably be the Bakugan, like the 6 newest Stray Bakugan from Japan. I've had Blast Elico for almost 3 years now, and I got Master Ingram and Helios Mark II like 3 months ago for my birthday, and then I'll get Night Percival, Mink Zelfin, and Cross Dragon for Christmas, so that works perfectly. And I'll do a whole video on them, so that'll be cool. And then After that, I will have a giant a giant kind of streak of videos coming out. So I talked about this in my last weekly blaze. I just feel like restating it here. It makes sense because it does go into some plans, and yeah. So I have a whole haul of like rare Beyblades. So I'll probably do a whole like haul video just dedicated to that. The 6th, again, tentative, assuming that I don't get anything else like for Christmas to unbox. And then the 8th will be the first of those, which is going to be the Rising Ragnarok Dark Gold version. This was the last prize from a merchandise lottery from 2016. And then there's also, for the 10th, there will be another last prize for a merchandise lottery for 2017. That was Dark Death Scyther Mirage Clear version. So, yeah. For the 12th, I will have Bushin Ashura Flame Prison version, or Flame Hell version. Need to double check that, what the name is, but that was a G4 prize, and probably the hardest one to get, I would say. I think. And then the 14th will be Spriggan Requiem Flame Axe version, a lottery bay from a CoroCoro magazine. Those are very hard to come by. Very excited about that. Hopefully by then I will have some Bottleman stuff. I don't know. So Bottleman's weird. So like I don't know how this will go, but the 16th, 18th, 20th, 22nd, and 24th should all have videos. Because I have to do the Bottleman videos. I gotta do Dragogena DX, gotta do that unboxing, then also the Random Layer Collection. Why do I always say layer? The Random Collection Volume 2. I'm so used to just saying Random Layer Collection from Beyblade. No, the Random Layer... I just said it again. I did it again. Okay. Random Collection Volume 2 with Valhas DX. So that'll be in the mix. Also, I have another Bakutech review to do. That'll be for Flare Dragon. So that'll be in there too. Actually, I guess I don't have to do a video the 24th if I don't want to. I could stop at the 22nd. But, yeah. And then I'll also do the anime manga pickups for summer and fall of 2022. Just want to get that out pretty quickly as well. And then sometime later in the month, I don't know when it'll be. It could be any of those last few days of January, but there's 2 more videos I'm going to be putting up in January. One I did say last week. This is kind of the same schedule as last week that I mentioned, but one of those videos is going to be the Sparking ranking video, so yeah. But I'm also going to do a Beyblade collection video, well, for Beyblade Burst anyway. I'll probably record that either at the end of this month or maybe start of next year. We'll see. But, yeah, that'll go up. I might just do that the 24th, or maybe even earlier. I might move that up to the 16th or something, just because it's cool. But, I figure after I get the BO all in one set in these lottery bays, I probably won't get any bays for a little while. Probably an appropriate time to do it. I guess I could wait till the V2 sets out, but nah. I've been waiting to do that for too long. And that'll be unboxed, so it's not that big of a deal. Yeah, so that'll be my my plans for January there. Got a lot of stuff planned. I don't know what's coming after that. February, who knows? We'll see, but yeah, so. Oh yeah, also weekly blazes in between as well, so those will be out in January too. I'll probably take a break after the second week of the year though, because I started doing weekly blazes every week, so I'm I want to, the longest streak I've ever had was in 2015 when I went from January 18th to May 30th, and I'm can I beat that record? Probably not, but I actually am getting pretty close here. I think I have to do this week and next week, and then the first 2 weeks of January. Maybe the third. I need to check. I'm definitely taking a week off unless something crazy happens, though. But yeah, so that's everything for now. That's all my stuff, just to get out of the way now. So now we get to more of the Christmas stuff, which I don't actually have a lot to talk about right now. Well, I guess I kind of could, but I'm going to wait on that stuff. We're not doing that today. But I will talk a little about Christmas decorations right now. So I do have my trees up in my room. We have the Bakugan Armors tree right here. here we go. All of the boxes for all 7 of them. Yep, there are 7. There are not 6. I know I've seen some people claim that there are 6. I guess there are 6 normal releases, but still, I've seen people be like, yeah, I have all 6 armors, and I'm like, there's 7. Like Ikki Tousen's box, it's already there. There's 7 of them. But yeah, I guess it's pretty rare to find, so like I get why someone would just be like, yeah, I have the 6th. Like, yeah, fair enough. But there is a 7th. And then there's this tree. This tree I actually have changed a little bit since I put this up, like, in early November, but... So coming around the back here, this is Astral Hello Kitty's box, which is nice. And then we have... This I actually just added. This was originally Guilty Longinus, but I'm like, that's Stevie. I might as well just go with BU. So I put Barricade Lucifer's box there. Also got some Bottleman stuff. Got Skull Pistol, Intense Satan DX. Got World Spriggan. Yes, it's sparking, but I needed something to fill the spot there because of the box size. Zeta Municus, very happy with this thing. Got that earlier this year, so I wanted to display it. Wind Knight's box, because this thing was hell to get, so I wanted to display that. Giga Horus's box, because why not? Got Shishimia there, one of my favorite characters from Trinivio, and just in general, honestly. Got some other keychains. Got Samus, NES controller, All Might. Yeah, why not, honestly? Then we have a Sametz for Bottleman. Why not? Glad Ragnarok. Need something to fill out spot. Dio Civic. Really, really nice Bakugan. Doc Pepion DX. And then we have Size Tavenol, another really cool Bakugan. And then Chain Kirbyus, one of my favorites. So yeah, well, actually my favorite DBA. And then on the top we have my original launcher setup, kind of what I made it into eventually, because I just kept adding onto it, kept swapping parts out. And it's kind of what I ended up with over time. And then, of course, after sparking and, like, with DB launchers and stuff, it's like, okay, you don't really need those original types of launcher setups anymore, but... So I guess this thing's been retired as of the end of GT, but I guess I don't really launch bays anyway, I just kind of collect them. So, there's that too. But yeah, those are my trees. I will go into more decorations, but not in this clip. It will be the next clip, because I will be home alone for a while, and I figure... That's a good chance to just show off some of the other decorations in the house, and I think this is the first time I will be leaving this room in Weekly Blaze history. Well, at least since coming back this year. It's been almost a full year, and I have not left this room. That's actually kind of upsetting, honestly. Actually, I also realized I used to show, like, new stuff I got, even if I did unboxing videos. I should probably start doing that again at some point. I guess as of now. Well, I guess I tend to unbox this stuff anyway, at least partially, so... Like, I open up the package to show the box or whatever. I guess I kind of do that. Okay, never mind. We're probably fine. But, yeah, so that's that. That is, everything for today. So the next part, again, I get to go downstairs and show some of the decorations. I'm actually kind of excited for that. I have not walked around with the camera downstairs since, like, 2019. That's been quite a while at this point. So yeah, I guess if anyone has been watching these recent ones and did not know that I ever did these before or anything, like, yeah, we're gonna go downstairs in the next clip. It's gonna be pretty wild. Yeah, it's actually gonna be fun. Okay, so yeah, that's all for right now. So let us start getting into that stuff. All right, so I'm back now. It's still Tuesday. A little after 5 a.m. So, okay, Cap. Let's go ahead, walk over into this room. Yeah, there's a bathroom between here. And yeah, this is my other room. This tree at the Pokemon card tree. There you go. It's my PC setup of sorts. Table. Couch. Yeah. The other room. This is the usual spot in there. So, Looks kind of weird, honestly, from here, but yeah. And this is outside the room. Probably point elsewhere, actually. So there's a. Let's see where. So there's some pictures in here, so I actually have to be a little bit careful, somewhat, to what I show. Also, I'm sure the echo is terrible right now. Apologies for that. Do like a silver tree right there, and then can't turn back around. There are a ton of pictures there, but not going in there. And now we can head downstairs. And yes, the stairs make a lot of noise. Don't mind that. There's a mirror here. That's cool. Alright, let's see here. So we have a wreath on the door. Some stuff. There's that. Kind of see the wreath barely. Some stuff there. Stuff there. Okay, we're good. Some more Christmas stuff. In here, I cannot show some stuff, but I can show some stuff. I didn't really map anything out. I'm just gonna go on and see what happens. Like, hopefully we're good. Actually, yeah, some of the stuff here. The mirror. Avoid that. Let's see. There's this, there's that, tree, there's that thing. I think that's it for the dining room, probably. This stuff, you can see all the stuff that goes up. I'm like really just being like, all right, let's see what can I show. Show that. Let's see. Is there any Christmas stuff? Yeah, there's stuff. That's the bathroom. We're not gonna go in there. We can go in the basement too, though. That could be fun. Let's see. I'm just walking. It's like a weird challenge to be like, what can I like point the camera towards, and what shouldn't I? We got the. Shouldn't go from that angle actually. We got the tree here. That goes all the way up. Yeah, I'll put the star on there. Got the stockings. Let's see. And yes, this entire house, the floor just creaks. Got that. Got some pillows and whatnot. This is actually where I sit. I know, like, I'm in my room all the time, but I only. Let's see, what am I in my room for? Like, my bedroom. I go in there for certain things, like sleeping, messing with any Beyblade stuff, or Bakugan stuff, or Bottleman stuff, or reorganizing shelves for, like, games or anime things, or, like, recording a lot of the time. So I'm actually not in there as much as it might seem like, because I'm only ever in there, really. Aside from, like, Pocket Tech reviews, I guess I should, when I go back up there, I can show the table that I record those on. But this is actually where I sit most of the time. This chair is actually broken, by the way. I don't know why we got, like, this small chair that doesn't really support people very well. It's like a... Because I have a tendency to lean forward on my chairs, right? And when it's, like, kind of, like, the front part's, like, entirely off the ground, and it's not, like, that far off the ground, but, like, if you notice, it's, like, kind of angled forward. Yeah, it's, like, the front part is somewhat broken. It looks fine, but, yeah. That's my laptop that I usually am on. I know I have a PC, but then I still just like being down here. That's a TV. That's fun. Alright, let's see. The kitchen. This place is like, not a war zone, but there's just a lot of stuff out. You know, it's right around the holidays, so there's stuff out. Let's see. Where should I? I'm like kinda go like here-ish. Yeah, you can see the red like mats we have for Christmas. And there's this counter. Not gonna go any higher than being like, yes, that is a counter. Um, so okay, there's the backyard, but like, so I don't know if anyone who's watching. I don't even think people watch these that much, but like if anyone is, and it's been around since like 2019 or earlier, this spot like right here is iconic because this angle right here is where I used to record Chef Blaze when I did them. I kind of still want to do them, but again, like my channel is it's like a weird spot where I'm like, I don't really do. I don't know. I could probably still do them if I wanted to. It's not that big of a deal. We'll see. I don't know. I kind of want to do them, but like again, do they fit the theme of my channel? I'm honestly not sure. There's some other stuff over here. Got the fridge, which is cool. And again, I'm very, very much just pointing down, but still. Sink is like there. Some stuff over here. There's a microwave. That's a new microwave. I don't know. I kind of, at the very least, almost want to do like another basics video, like the microwave basics I did, but for like the fridge. That could be fun. You can kind of see me there. Yeah, like a very, very vague silhouette. Yeah. I don't know how. I think this fridge is like 6'2" or 3". My eye line's like up here, so I don't know. I don't know. I always feel like it's weird because like my camera's always like really down low, but my eyesight's like way, way up here. So I don't know. I always just found that weird. In here, it's like it just kind of loops back to the dining room. Nothing really important in here. Let's see. Where else can I go with this? Basement, I guess. Why not? Some just assorted tables here, I guess. Apparently, still out. Okay. I did not put any shoes on, so I'm just walking. Okay. Yeah, this is the basement. I cannot point up there. I feel like I actually have to be more careful down here than I did upstairs. Okay. Yeah. There's this. This is actually pretty cool. There's like the one Christmas thing right there, so it's kind of what I came down here for, honestly, because I'm like, there's something Christmas related down here, I think, so yeah, there's that. Honestly, recording down here would be kind of nice, and I kind of want to, but there's like so many just random basement noises, like I know there's one like right now happening, if you could hear that. Like, if I could record down here properly, I would really like to. I actually did like a trial run a few years ago where I would record right here, which worked really well. I even tried to record on this thing before and it actually worked pretty well too, but there's just way too many noises down here to make it a reliable recording spot. Alright, so all that jump cut I definitely probably, I don't know if I did or not. That might just be a random stopping point, or I might have cut something out, I don't know. I don't know if I got something or not, but just in case. I just stopped it right there just in case, just to mark it for myself later. There's this, that's cool. Going to avoid all of this stuff here. Got some chairs, and then there's like some exercising stuff. It's dark in here. That's loud. Just storage in there, and a bathroom, and that's kind of everything, honestly. So I think that's probably good. I just wanted to come down here because I thought it'd be interesting, but for this video, I'll probably actually make the thumbnail not my room, because it's like the same shot of my room every time for every thumbnail, so I'll probably try to change it up just so it looks a little different. It's a little bit more interesting, whether it be the basement or the main floor. Oh yeah, while I'm here, actually, let me show another thing. So, like 2 years ago, I sometimes would record during the daylight. I would record right here. I'd move this stuff. This wasn't here, but I'd sit down here and record, like right here-ish. That was fun. Lighting was good. Echo was bad, but I don't know. But the funny thing is, I actually just did that because I'm like, oh, I'm awake at a time where I can't use my room. So I'm like, well, because it's a bedroom. I mean, you know, like, and if I just woke up or something, if like my girlfriend was still sleeping, I'd be like, oh, I should probably not record in there or upstairs anywhere. So yeah, but yeah, today I am just here. No one else is here, so I figure if I'm going to record any day, if I have any day to record, you know, down here to walk around a little bit, it'd be today. So I figured, yeah, why not? Let's go back upstairs. This gate is loud as hell, so we're gonna go this way. Hello, cat. This table is the Bakutech recording table. This one, so. Okay. Don't worry, I'm not sitting on you. But, usually I'm like here-ish. Well, usually more up, but like, with a backdrop. TV's reflective, so I didn't want to point it up anymore. But, yeah. I think that's everything. So, yeah. That was like the whole random walking around the house thing. I mean, I showed the decorations, kind of, but also was like just kind of walking around the house in general. Because why not? And, yeah. I don't know. That was just interesting. I haven't done that in a long time. So, should I record more downstairs? I wonder. Main floor is hard, though, because, again, you have... Well, I mean, I'm here, but, like... There's 4 people that live here, you know. Parents are gone a lot. Me and my girlfriend are not. She's on the main floor a lot, so it's like... You know, it's a little bit of a toss-up whether or not I should record down there. Up here's probably fine. Maybe the basement, though. If I can somehow figure out some way to just have less noise, maybe that could be considerable. We'll see, because the lighting is way, way better down there. I use it for pictures sometimes, for like Bakugan, or I should for Beyblade as well, honestly. Maybe for the limited editions I'm getting soon. We'll see. Speaking of, if anyone's watching, you should follow my my Instagram. It's in the description. I don't use my Twitter much. It's still there. I had a ton of links before I removed them all because I never used them, and had it in like 7+ years. So, yeah. But Twitter I like kind of use occasionally, but not often. But Instagram I might not post for a couple months sometimes, but I do usually post, and it's usually something at least decent. I was posting all of the lines of Beyblade. Maybe I'll do something similar, but with like motifs. I don't know. We'll see. Could be fun. But yeah. Hopefully this was a random, just a fun part of the video. I mean, it was at least a scenery change, if nothing else. Even if that was terrible, maybe the audio was awful in the basement because I think it was the heater, and then like the main floor of the Echo. I don't know, but it was something different. It's not just me standing here talking like I always do in this room, in this like usual. Maybe I should start pointing like this way or something. or like over here, like and stand like here. I used to record over here actually a lot more. I don't know. We'll see. But or I mean, I could just record in there sometimes too. We'll see. But regardless, that was a fun time. Got to show off the Christmas decorations. Got to just walk around in general, which is cool. Um, but yeah, I'll talk more about Christmas stuff and whatever else later in the week. I just wanted to do that now while I had the chance. So I'll maybe talk about some previous Christmases and also, actually, right now, I can just say what I'm getting. I feel like that would be an effective thing to talk about. So I'm not getting any games this year. I was going to get Violet and Frontiers, but I'm like, I was going to get them now, and well, I probably could have waited on Frontiers because I didn't play much of it, but Violet, yeah, very happy I got that now. Amiibo, I am getting the Splatoon 3 Amiibo, all of them. The Inkling, Octoling, and Small Fry, so that'll be cool. Bakugan, actually we'll say Bakugan, that one's a bit of a toss-up. Anime stuff, I think I'm getting the Sunny Boy Blu-ray, and like the weird box sets that aren't actually box sets for the first two parts of Kizumonogatari. I'll probably get the third one. I don't know when actually, we'll see. And then also My Hero Academia Season 5 Part 2 Limited Edition. Beyblade, I'm just getting the BU all in one set, but I basically gave myself like a second Christmas with the limited editions, and then for Bakugan, I mentioned earlier, Cross Dragonoid, Night Percival, Ming Selfin. I don't know if I'll get anything else though. That's it. That's all I know for now. Oh yeah, Bottleman, but we'll get to that in a second. But like for Bakugan, I'd probably be the most likely to get other stuff for. Maybe Prisma Dragonoid. I had that on my list, so I'm like, don't order it, only if you find it, like just randomly happen to see it or something. But like, if I get that, that's insane, but I doubt it. Maybe like a random Elemental or Diamond, maybe, if they were looking, I don't know. If not, that's completely fine, but like, if there is anything extra, I'd assume it's here with Bakugan. And yeah, for Bottleman, I am getting the Prototype Bottleman and Royal Griffin DX, but I'm not doing an unboxing of that, obviously, because, well, I already have them. I just wanted to, because I want to have Argreno DX and Elmo Kaiser DX displayed separately from Royal Griffin DX, so that's why I did that. But I didn't want to buy two right away, because it's like, okay, these were more expensive than I thought, so I'm just going to save like $30 and not buy it. Just get it for Christmas instead. That's a better plan. But yeah, that's everything for Christmas that I'll be getting. So we'll talk about some previous Christmases and just like have some fun with that later. This might be a longer Weekly Blaze because that's probably gonna be like the bulk of it. And I imagine whatever day I do decide to talk about that, that will probably be like a 20 minutes as a low ball if I really go quickly. But I could easily see that being like a 50-minute discussion. We'll see. No clue. So yeah, whatever. We'll get there when we get there. That's the Christmas stuff for this year, though. Talk about some of the other stuff and just some Christmases in general and what used to happen, what happens now. Yeah, just have some fun. Because why not? So yeah, I'll see you then. Alright, it's now Friday, just around midnight actually. So sorry if there's any background noise. It is very windy. Actually, with the wind chill right now, it is about negative 30 out. Fahrenheit. I'm not making that up, it actually is. I think it was like negative 32 last I checked, which is kind of ridiculous. I think it's only for today and tomorrow, though. I think it ends after that. Actually, there's some like 50-degree days next week, so I don't know. The weather, this is what happens when you live in the Midwest, man. It just does whatever it wants. There's no consistency at all. Like winter, you could at least expect it to be relatively cold, but there's a big difference between 50 and negative 30. And then during the summer, you can expect it to be warm, but again, it might be like anywhere from 70 to like 110. And you have spring and fall, which good luck trying to predict those. But yeah, I talked about weather before, but I'm not going to get into that today. But yeah, it's something. So first up, I guess that was the first thing, but then next up, my package shipped, my limited edition Beyblade package thing. I don't imagine that comes this week, though. I would get, let me check the shipping right now, actually. Just out of curiosity, when will this show up? I don't know if there is even, like, a proper date yet. let's see here. So that was 22 hours ago it shipped out. Yeah, that won't get here today. Or not today. Well, I guess technically today, but like Saturday, I mean. Alright, tracking. Alright. In transit. Scheduled. Okay, it's still pending for the scheduled delivery. Okay. I don't imagine that shows up by Saturday. So. Yeah. Fun. It's yeah. I don't mind that though, because we have Christmas coming up, and that'll come like right after, so that's still pretty cool. And okay, then the other thing, next thing I have to talk about before we get into like the main stuff for today is so for videos, I already talked about my whole video schedule and how I'm going through like almost all of January. But I think maybe, after Christmas, this next week, and then maybe like the week after as well, since I don't really have school or anything going on. And once I record all those videos on Christmas, I mean, I'll record like the limited edition Beyblade stuff as well whenever I get them. That's not that long, and like, those alone have me all the way till like mid-January just covered completely. So what I think I'm gonna do is I think I'm gonna actually, maybe, this is a very tentative thing, but I may try to record the Bakugan Armors video, at least the video part. I still want to think about some editing stuff, but maybe that's what I do. We'll see. If not, whatever, again, that's just something I could do whenever, when I'm interested. But I kind of feel like, Bakugan, maybe. Could definitely happen. Would be kind of cool if it happened, actually. And, yeah. So, that could be a thing that happens. If I do that, though, again, editing will probably take a little while, because I want to try on that one. And then, maybe end of January, like January 30th or something, or like early February, could be when that comes out, if I do it. It's still like over a month out if I upload it, but like, maybe that's something I could potentially look into doing. I almost want to have like a Serial Experiments Lane reference type of thing for the video. Just go ridiculous on it like that, but we'll see. We'll see. I don't know if that's something I could do or not with, like, I know editing stuff to some extent, but I don't know if I could do something like that or not. We'll see. So, anyway, maybe that happens. But now we have Christmas. So Christmas is something that I think everyone's always liked for the most part, and I was trying to think, what should I talk about? I think the main thing to talk about is just, like, the stuff I got from past Christmases, because, like, anything else, it's like, okay, it's, like, personal or just not really that interesting to talk about. But also another problem is, where do I start from with this stuff? And what do I talk about? So I feel like the main things to talk about here would probably be, like, things I do on my channel, so, like, Bakugan, Beyblade, video games, anime stuff. I don't even know to talk about video games that much. That doesn't matter either. I guess Bottleman. I was going to say video games and Amiibo, but I feel like video games would take a very long time, and I don't talk about it nearly enough on my channel. Amiibo, I didn't really get a lot of for Christmas. I only got it like once. I guess maybe twice with this year, but still, it's not that interesting. And for Amiibo, I am getting the Splatoon 3 ones this year, like I mentioned earlier, but, yeah, it's just not really something that interesting. So we'll stay with those four. So for first up here, Bottleman. Just get this one out of the way. And actually, should I go by year or just by... I'll just go by category. So for Bottleman, this will actually be the first Christmas I'm ever getting Bottleman stuff, which is cool. And I'm going to be getting the prototype Bottleman, which is just the, like, clear bottle, like the face sticker. It's just kind of a cool collector's item. And then also a second Royal Griffin DX, because I do have, behind me here, actually, you could see. There they are. Yeah, those are Heart Reno DX and then Element Geyser DX. I have them displayed like that, and then I will display it as Royal Griffin DX when I get the second one. Which I'm actually happy getting a second one because the feet on the Royal Griffin DX for that one do not stay on, so I'm hoping that that was just kind of a weird mold. Someone actually in the comments told me that theirs was fine. Oh wait, no, that was on Discord, I think. Never mind. But still, someone I know people have said before theirs are fine, so like okay, must just be a problem with mine, unfortunately. But hey, that's perfectly fine because if I'm gonna get a bad mold, I wasn't gonna display it like that anyway. So who really cares, right? As long as this one's good, I'm fine. So that'll be fun. And then outside of that, though, that's it for Bottleman. So only really one unboxing for Bottleman, unfortunately. Would have been cool maybe if I had more stuff to unbox, but I was not waiting for Royal Griffin DX and Colomaru Energy DX. Maybe I could have waited for Colomaru, but like nah, not Royal Griffin. I was getting that day one, which I somehow literally got. Not only, but I didn't have it by day one. I had it the day before it released. So and I'm not even in Japan, so like I don't know how that happened, but yeah, sure. Next up, anime stuff. I didn't really ask for anime stuff up until 2017. That was the first time I ever asked for anime stuff. Also, I probably shouldn't miss anything, but in case I do, maybe I miss a random thing here or there. I probably shouldn't. Fairly confident I won't, but just mentioning that now. I am doing this all by memory and have not really referenced any of this stuff in a long time. Pretty much, probably at least like a year or so. I haven't really thought much about it, but I do have a pretty good memory, luckily, so I should be able to recall everything I've gotten for Christmases relating to the stuff that I'm talking about now. So, anyway, yeah, no, I didn't really get anime stuff till like 2017 Christmas with the Code Geass limited edition, which is actually really rare now. But yeah, that was fun. I was happy to get that. Then in 2018, I got two things. I got to the two, well, at the time, only two that were out: the seasons one and then the season two limited edition box sets of Haikyuu. 2019, I got the One Punch Man limited edition, which isn't that crazy, but it was still nice to have. And then also the Death Note complete manga box set, which is really cool. And then in 2020, I got the No Game No Life Steelbook, which is neat. And then last year, I got two standard editions with Punchline and Tatami Galaxy. Actually, this ended up working out really well because I remember considering putting the Lucky Star Blu-ray on there, but I bought that anyway on my own, like right around that time. And I actually had the Serial Experiments Lane Blu-ray on there instead of Punchline. But then Lane, it came back in stock briefly for like half price and then went out of stock and I was able to pick it up. So like it all worked out. And then also for like limited edition stuff. I guess, okay, this is like a weird one. It's a box set that's not really a limited edition. But like kind of is, but really isn't either. I'm talking about the Bakemonogatari box set. These are weird. I don't know what to consider them. Then I also got the ReZero Season 1 Part 1 Limited Edition box sets. So yeah. This year, kind of a somewhat similar setup. I'm getting a standard edition with Sunny Boy, which is really cool, really good anime. Also, two of those weird box sets, just kind of swapping these quantities here. And those will be for Kizumonogatari Part 1 and Kizumonogatari Part 2. Also, the My Hero Academia Season 5 Part 2 Limited Edition. Assuming that actually comes in time. I'm kind of hoping it does. I don't know if it will, though. But yeah, that's another thing I'll be getting. And then after that, I think it's all the anime stuff. Should not have missed anything there. Next up, Bakugan. So Bakugan is an interesting one because this one actually goes all the way back to 2010. I had not gotten Bakugan in 2008 or 2009 Christmases. 2010 was the first time I did, and I got Dragonwood Colossus. See, like, as a kid, though, that was just one of those things that just seemed, like, impossible to get, you know? Unless it was, like, a birthday or Christmas. It was, like, what, $50? Like, as a kid, man, $50, or maybe it was 40. Or no, that's the Art Colossus, never mind. But still, $50 back then was like, wow, that... I remember, actually on a YouTube video I mentioned one time in 2011, I said, I have $50. I'm like, I could buy anything with $50, and like, I don't know, just funny to think back to them. But nowadays, it's like, okay, I could say something like that for Christmas if I want to, or I could just buy it now. But like back then, it was crazy. I remember that. In 2011 and 2012, I did not get any Bakugan stuff. I thought about it, but no, I didn't. And then in 2013, 2014, I did not get anything either. I didn't really care at that point. But 2015, I actually did. I got the Friendship Bind set, of course, the really cool versions of Dragon Dragon and Zeta Municus. I just did a re-review on that last week. That's where I got it from. 2015 Christmas. Almost 7 years ago. No clue how. Does not feel like 7 years ago, but it was. Also, like right there, you can just see the box with the Tab no Gekito set. Yeah, that has the almost the same version of Sex Tavenal as the original, and then also the recolor of Size Tavenal. Those two, and then also like the Bakuthrone DX and stuff. So yeah. 2016 Christmas, I got the God 3 deck. So with Jaiba Dragon, Gofudo, and Jagangaryu. So that's fun. 2017 Christmas, I got Rekahiryu and Ogan Hao, my 3rd and 4th Bakugan Armors Bakugan. Neat. 2018 Christmas, nothing actually. I did not get any Bakugan for 2018 Christmas. But 2019 Christmas, though, I did get something, which was Dragonoid Maximus. That was a thing. Dragonoid Maximus sucked. Just saying. 2020, I got a few things. I got Dragonoid Infinity, also sucked. They just did not do their flagship stuff very well at all. And then I also did get the Enoch Baku Gear Pack, the Enoch Ultra Baku Gear Pack, sorry. Also Hammer Cannon, Baku Tech I needed at the time. And then also the last Bakugan Armors Bakugan I needed at the time, which was Yasha Tagaris. And then in 2021 Christmas, I got Geoforge Dragonoid and Ultimate Villock, the two big sets, which, yeah, I guess coming full circle, right? From 2010, where I got that one. And I got both this time, and yeah, they were the big sets. Could have got these when they came out if I really wanted to. I'm like, yeah, whatever, it's fine. And then lastly, for 2022, this one I actually don't know. I know I'm getting, not Master Ingram, I already got Master Ingram. Cross Dragonoid, Knight Percival, and Minx Elven, the last of those that I need for the 6 Japan exclusive New Historia Bakugan, as well as, maybe, I doubt this, but maybe Prisma Dragonoid, I doubt that though. Maybe also like a random something from the reboot, I don't know. I know those New Historia ones for sure, but the other ones I do not know. Maybe not. Aside from that, yeah, that's everything for Bakugan. Beyblade's definitely been the most abundant throughout the years, I would say. So, 2010, I didn't get any Beyblade directly, because I know like I got stuff with like Christmas money and stuff, but I'm not counting that because it wasn't given to me for Christmas, right? 2011, though, I did... Okay, so this is a weird one. So in 2011, I did kind of get a Beyblade for Christmas, but I got it like really early, like a couple weeks early, because I happened to get the package and I thought it was Beat Links, which took like a month and actually no, like it took 2 months to get here, but I thought it was Beat Links because it had already been like 3 weeks at that point, and it wasn't. It was Very Aries. And yeah, so I happened to get that one really early, but still, Very Aries was technically a Christmas gift, so yeah, fun. Before mid-fakes were a thing. And nowadays, I think a normal Very Aries is actually worth a decent bit. I think all 40 bays are like expensive as hell now. Especially like Jade Jupiter. I have 2 of them, and plus the Metal Fury one and a Hyperblade one, so I'm kind of stacked for those, but yeah. Not expensive back then. I actually got my second one in 2015, and it was cheap as hell. So sometimes I'm just saying that's kind of why I collect things the way I do, because I am not waiting on stuff that I like because bad things happen. Anyways, moving on to 2012. So I actually got an early Christmas gift for Christmas Eve, and that happened to be the Ultimate DX set. This thing's also this is actually just worth a fortune at this point. It's ridiculous. This came with Wing Pegasus, Eldrago Guardian, and Duo Uranus. Plus, the kind of extra track and bottom, DF-105 LRF for Eldrago. Got a metal face tool thing, and also a launcher, which is actually still on my main launcher setup, which is actually like right down here. You can see that the Baypoint card, it's there. So yeah, I still have that. Still on that main launcher setup, which is actually kind of funny, but yeah. Man, I can't believe it's already December 23rd. To me, it still feels like the 22nd, though, because, it's just past midnight, but, like, it's just weird. Like, I can't believe it's already almost Christmas time. That's crazy. Like, I know it's Christmas time at this point, but, like, the fact that we're actually almost to Christmas Day, it's like, whoa, that's ridiculous. But yeah, anyway. For Christmas Day, though, I did get two other Beyblade-related things. I got these Zero-G Star Dash sets, so I got, a launcher, the Zero-G Stadium, which I have over there, and then also the recolor of Samurai Afraid. Also got the Synchrome battle set, or just the Synchrome set, whatever. Comes with another recolor of Samurai Afraid, also Pirates Killer Ken, which was exclusive to that set, which is pretty neat. So, there you go. And then okay, that's it for 2012. So for 2013 and 2014, no Beyblade stuff. So, that was that. But 2015, I got so much in 2015. That was like most of my Christmas was Beyblade. So I got that one weird booster. The Valkyrie Heavy Survive booster. They did these weird recolor, kind of reshuffle the boosters at the start of Burst, and I got that. Also, kind of basically just got like most of the releases from back then. So I got, let's see here, Death Scyther, Wyvern, Odin, and Horsude. First two being starters, the latter two being boosters, and then also I got 3 random booster volume 1s, which was neat. I got the Orange Rising Ragnarok, the Pink Valkyrie, wait. Orange Ragnarok, yes, normal Ragnarok, not Rising Ragnarok. The Pink Valkyrie, and also the Black Kirbyus. So, pretty nice. And then I also got the 2 sets, the Attack and Balance set, and then the Defense and Stamina set. The first of those came with 3 colors of Spriggan and Death Scyther, plus the new Minaboros and the new Power Launcher Grip. I always wondered why they didn't make more types of launcher grips, but whatever. Also, the other set, which comes with recolors of Ragnarok and Wyvern, plus the new Unicorn, and you get the Long Winder light launcher. The first time we actually got a light launcher with a Long Winder, which is crazy. Yeah, that's everything out in 2015 for Beyblade, and really, really good, honestly. I mean, yeah, no, like, that was crazy. And I actually did this quite a lot back then, where I'd get, like, entire, not lines of Beyblade, but I get a lot of Beyblade stuff for Christmas. Honestly, I almost wanted to do that again last year, and also kind of this year, but I'm like, nah, I'm not. I'm, like, just too invested in a burst at this point to just wait, like, months to get these things. Like, I'm fine waiting a little while sometimes, but, like, I don't want to wait for, like, September releases for Christmas, it's a long time. Yeah, so I didn't. But 2016, I did something similar. This time I actually got one of each of the current random boosters that was out at the time. From Volume 1, I actually got Trident, which was really hype. I'd been waiting for that one forever. Been hunting it for over a year, finally got it. From Volume 2, I got another, it was the Black Wyvern, which is alright. Volume 3, I got another red Victory Valkyrie, and then out of Volume 4, I happened to get a duplicate of Quad Quetzalcoatl. So that was fun. Is it Quetzalcoatl or Quetzalcoatl? I'm gonna say Quetzalcoatl. Sounds better. Quetzalcoatl just sounds awkward. I'll stick to Quetzalcoatl until proven otherwise. I need to check that again. Boosters. Okay, I did get a booster, which was a Beast Behemoth. That was pretty nice. And then I got the 2 main sets of the year. The heavy set and the speed set. The heavy set came with 3 colors of Victory Valkyrie and Storm Spriggan, which is actually kind of insane to think about, a Valkyrie and Spriggan set. That was not a Valkyrie Spriggan set. I know we got the VS set from the single layers with the blue Spriggan and red Valkyrie and all, but, like, this is another set that came with Valkyrie and Spriggan, which is kind of weird. Because we didn't get another thing like that until, now, really, with a VS set. But anyways, yeah, that was cool. Also, the main bane there was, of course, Inferno Ifrit. Also came with the Heavy Launcher. Yeah, remember that thing? Remember when they did these weird launchers back then? Heavy Launcher, which was like a stronger launcher, but with a shorter string. And then they also had the Speed set, which came with 3 colors of Kaiser Kirbius and Wild Wyvern, plus the new Psychic Phantom. And the Speed Launcher. Weaker gears, but with a longer string. Yeah, these were very, very strange launchers. They didn't really do anything else like this after it, but they were definitely something. Also, got the Cyclone Base Stadium, or I guess the Dual Cyclone Base Stadium set with Fang Fenrir. I really only wanted that for Fang Fenrir, which is, yeah, why I got it. Also got the dark version of Amaterios, which was really cool, so that was actually pretty hype. Obviously, eventually I wanted to get the original version, which I did about 4.5 years later, but I was just happy to get an Amaterios at the time, so yeah. 2017, I did not get as much. I got the Digital Sword Launcher, the red one. That was pretty cool. Also, I got 2 random boosters of volumes 6 and 8. 6, I got the Inferno Ifrit, which, yeah, it was actually a pretty nice pull, not gonna lie. Like that. And then, my cat just showed up. So anyway, out of volume 8, I got Alter Chronos, which wanted Shelter Regulus, but it did give me the Tower driver, and now I have both versions of Tower, which these are the only 2 that exist. Just saying right now, this driver is going to be impossible to find in a few years, because there were only ever 2 releases of it in the same random booster, so yeah. The purple and white one that, Shelter Regulus has, and then the red and orange one that this Alter Chronos had, so yeah. Anyway. That's it for 2007. Oh, wait, no, one more thing. The Mugen Stadium, with the Strike God Valkyrie, because I wanted the Strike God ship, but, yeah, I got that as well. And that was it for 2017. 2018. This was another year where I got a ton of stuff. So, I basically just stopped after, Revive Phoenix. I didn't get any random boosters, though, but I did get other stuff. So I got the August releases. So I got Buster Excalibur and the Chozi triple booster set that came with, of course, the Z Achilles recolor, Walborg and Hazard Kirbius, plus Geist Fafnir. This was actually my Christmas Eve present as well. Worth mentioning that at least, but yeah. And then I got 2 of the Bay Launcher L sets, the Fafnir one, the Proof Frame, the Long Bay Launcher L, the Black Weight Damper, and then the Carabiner Grip. So yeah, those are cool. And then I got the October stuff, well, at least the double Muso Bay Stadium, not random boosters, but yeah, I got Left Apollos and Right Artemis, plus a Stadium. It was pretty neat, I will say. And then I feel like I'm missing something. Am I missing something? I know I got 12 bays. Did I miss one? Let's see. Oh, no, never mind. I'm thinking of mainline stuff. I forgot the customized set has 4 bays, not just the 2 mainline. Okay, never mind. And yeah, the November releases. So I got the starter, Chozi Valkyrie, which is really cool to get. And also the Chozi customized set to end it off, because, got the, recolors of Bloody Longinus and Crash Ragnarok. Also, the new ones with Orbegus and Chozi Spriggan. So really, really nice. And then 2019, I got a Dark Balder Layer, which is interesting. I need to get the parts for that eventually. The golden bumper and then the black and blue bite. And then after that, we have the other stuff I got a random booster, confirmed random booster, volume 12 for Dead Hades, which is really nice. And then a couple things I skipped over from GT with Union Achilles, because I needed that. And then also Imperial Dragon. This thing's actually really expensive now, so I'm glad I got it when I did, although I probably would have gotten it soon after, so yeah. 2020 I got 2 things in 2020. I got the anniversary set, with Dragoon S, Dragoon F, Drager S, Drager F, Dronzer S, Dronzer F, Drasil S, Drasil F, Walborg. I probably didn't need to list them out like that, but whatever. We're here. And then the Limit Break DX set with Hyperion Burn and Helios Volcano. Of course, the two long Sparky launchers, right and left spin, and then the Limit Break DX Stadium, which is over there still. The worst stadium in all of Burst. No one, they just like buried this thing within a couple months. Like the DB Stadium comes out and they're just like, yeah, we're going back to this. No, they actually went back to the standard stadium, I think, very fast, and then like DB Stadium just kind of came out and they just forgot about this thing, man. It's only been 2 years since it's come out, but it feels like centuries because they buried the stadium. They never spoke of it again. Man, it was funny. And now that Hyperion and Helios have evolutions, there's even less of a reason to talk about it since Burn and Volcano are no longer the newest ones. So less reasons to remember it. Less reasons to remember. I don't know why I'm not enunciating my words. I don't enunciate my words very well. I feel like I need to do that. I need to get better at that, I think. And then and also just finding words, because half the time I can't find words properly. I need to get better at that. I used to be fine with it. I don't know what happened. I think I talk too fast sometimes, and then it just goes to shit. But anyway, that was it for 2020. So there you go. And then 2021, last year, I got the DB all-in-one set with the golden Dynamite Belial and the violet version of Aurora Bahamut, really cool. Also got the Metal Fight Explosion 2020 anniversary set with Galaxy Pegasus, Rey Unicorno, Meteor El Drago, Gravity Perseus, and Helicarbyx. Great set, and was very happy to get that. Really cool how they did like the layer system for it, like the special one, with like the face and clear wheel being kind of one piece, like with the teeth and stuff, and like the metal wheel being its own piece. Really, really cool. Yeah. Okay, sorry about that random jump cut. I needed to split the video really quick because I'm almost at the 30-minute mark, so I had to split that because my camera automatically stops otherwise. So here we are. The other things we got the Black First Uranus, the prize, I guess not really prize, but like the pseudo prize of Random Booster Volume 24. Just wanted that, just in case someone wants to consider that a mainline release, just to have it, you know. Also, I got, the last thing was the Christmas version of Amaterios, that layer, so that was really nice. And this year I am just getting the BU all-in-one set with the white, like the toothpaste looking Divine Belly. That thing's funny. Then like the golden Chain Kirbyus. That actually looks pretty cool, we'll say. The set sucks, but Chain Kirbyus is not bad. Belial is terrible, and I will talk all about that in my unboxing in a few days. Well, I guess next week, because, well, yeah. That'll come out the 31st, so yeah. Anyways, but even though, it's it for Christmas, I am still going to be getting the Rare Base, which is almost like Christmas Part 2, with the Rising Ragnarok Dark Gold version, Dark Death Scyther Mirage Clear version, Bushin Ashura Flame Hell version, and then Spriggan Requiem Flame Axe version. So, yeah. Really, really crazy stuff right there. And that's everything for Beyblade. That was a long one. Okay. I'd like to think about what would have happened if I just, saved, BU or something. Imagine for Christmas, right? If I stopped after, July, getting, the Zest Achilles customized set, Wind Knight, Astral Hello Kitty, the, Ultimate Fusion DX set, BU all-in-one set, the VS set, and Barricade Lucifer at once. See, that's the thing, though, is, getting them at release, I like getting them at release, but at the same time, if I were to, not care as much as I do, I would definitely wait. Because, if I was just I could wait on these, I'd wait on them, because it is just so hyped to get all of the stuff just, at once. It's crazy. I recommend trying that if you're able to. It's just crazy. Whoa, I'm getting everything at the same time? At least maybe next year with Gen 4. I won't do that personally. I'm going to be buying Gen 4 as it comes out. But Yeah, and this time I am not waiting on stuff. When a prize bay comes out, I'm not buying 12 random boosters like I did for Trident with the first random booster in Burst, and not getting it to my 12th one after a year, like over a year after it came out. It's not happening. I'm just buying that right away. Hopefully prices come down though. I'm really, really hoping Gen 4 prices are not as bad. But anyway, that's a different topic. But yeah, I don't have a ton to say about it anyway. But yeah, so Christmas. That's like everything for Christmas. I am excited about Christmas. It's always a fun day. So yeah, I think that's everything for now. Believe so. Cat, was there anything else I had to say? No? Okay. So I'll probably come back tomorrow night / morning and talk a little bit, not long, because then I do want to end off tomorrow, which will be like early morning Christmas Eve, because I do want to start the next one like very, very early morning Christmas, just to get a clip before, I get stuff and talk about that then. Just to talk about it at least, but yeah. And the everything. Why did I just say everything? Anyway, I really cannot talk today. What happened? Like, I know, like, I'm not always the best with words here, but, like, how do I transition with everything? Okay, I'm gonna shut up now. I've been talking for over a half hour straight, and I think it's starting to show. So I'll be back tomorrow. Alright, it's now Saturday at 2:45 a.m. Christmas Eve, so yeah, it still feels like the 23rd to me, but yep, it is almost here. Almost Christmas. Kind of crazy. So yeah, my last video will be going up, it looks like in a little over 2 hours, the colors video which I made recently. And yeah, it's kind of the last big video I had to do for now. I mean, I guess the Bakugan, that one's not even that in depth. That one, like the Bakugan newest story one, it's not going to be that crazy to do. I've definitely been doing some, like, I don't want to say large scale videos because that makes it sound like more effort than it really is, but like, things like, what was the first one that I did that was like a little more difficult than normal? I guess probably like the third year BU one, trying to figure out some things about that was like, I don't want to say hard, but like, it required some thought. I guess that's kind of how I could quantify these. That was in October. And then November I did the Belial retrospective. That one actually was a little bit of effort. And then December I did both the kind of was BU good, and then also now the colors one. So hopefully that turns out well. Also, it looks like my kind of BU retrospective type of thing. Well, maybe I shouldn't say it like that because I have a Belial retrospective. Okay, anyway. Kind of the BU video I did, though, it actually did pretty well, which is nice. Also, my Spriggan ranking video is doing really good. I just made that on a whim, too. Like, I was just, like, last second, like, oh, hey, maybe I could just do that one now. Since I kind of already have the idea figured out. And I did, and yeah, it's done pretty well, which is nice. I will admit, like, I am really hoping that the color video does well. I don't think it will, just because it's a very, very niche topic. If it doesn't, that's fine. I'm still going to make stuff, like, kind of like that from time to time, just because I like to, but, I do want it to do well, just because it was a video that I wanted to make for, like, years, like, probably since, well, okay, maybe not year, well, I'd say since, like, late GT, maybe early Sparking, so not that long, but still. Maybe not even early, I'd say more like maybe mid-ish Sparking, actually. I think that's kind of the point where I was like, okay, colors are actually kind of not being done well here. But yeah, and I've wanted to make that for a couple of years now. Finally did. Glad I was able to, because, I was just kind of waiting to see, if anything would change. Because I had two ideas in mind. If Sparking was the last season, it was probably going to be a video like, oh, why Beyblade Burst just failed at color design like I made with DB. But I was like, well, just in case, let me wait. Because if it does well, then I'll make like a history or something. I'll make something different, basically, kind of like maybe how they recovered or something. I don't know. But nope, it failed. But yeah, that was a video I had fun with. So yeah. Anyway, I think that's all for that stuff. Also, anime. I was going to talk about anime a little bit. I already talked about JoJo Part 6 being great. Call of the Night, I think I talked about a couple weeks ago. I said I like the vibe of the show. So there ended up being a little bit more plot to it, which normally I'd be happy about, but this show, just with how the vibe is, I kind of would have preferred it just be a slice of life without much else, which I'm sure most people probably disagree with, but like, well, that's just me. Still liked it a ton though, and it wasn't like, it didn't like interfere a ton or anything, and I think it's still mainly a slice of life series, but it's just, it does better at that in my opinion. I also watched Miracle-chan. Miracle-chan was, this was weird. So it was kind of like a horror slice of life series, which sounds weird, but it actually worked pretty well. And there's also, this is one that I actually want more plot in because they're definitely setting some stuff up. Like, why can she see this stuff? There's someone, a couple other people who can kind of see some of this stuff. You know, where does this come from? What about like the shrine gods and stuff? Like, there's some stuff happening here, and I kind of like that. So I actually like this series a decent bit. It was a good time. And then I'm rewatching Jinri wa Daishimashita, my fifth favorite anime of all time. It's just great. The rating is just crazy good in this show. Very very good. I don't know what to compare it to really. Um, it reminds me of like Haruhi a little bit, just kind of the main character more so because she isn't exactly like Kyon, but she kind of has that same attitude a little bit at times, and also the fact that it's pretty much told from her perspective entirely, like Haruhi is, which I really like a lot. So, you know, and it's more just like a narrator type thing. You don't have kind of other elements. Because, like, yeah, like usually with stories, you kind of switch between different characters at times, and that's fine, but it's a little bit more of an interesting element when you just have the one character. But yeah, anime's fun. Also, it is still freezing out. It's like -30. You could hear the wind probably. It's gonna get a little bit warmer, but might take a few days. But yeah, outside of that, yeah, Christmas is almost here though. Christmas Eve technically. That's insane. I can't believe it's already Christmas time. I can't believe it's already been a few days since I like went in the basement and stuff, or like downstairs just to kind of walk around and stuff. That was I don't know why it feels like it was not long ago. I feel like I just did that last night or something, but no, it was already. That was like what, Monday? So like it's like 4 days ago. Yeah, that was a while ago, I guess. But yeah, um, since I won't be recording after this clip, I guess what am I going to be doing for Christmas Eve? Not a whole lot. It's probably gonna be like a normal day for me, just sitting there excited about Christmas. And then Christmas Day, I'll get stuff, and then people will come over pretty much like right after that, and then that shouldn't last too long. And then after that's done, then I'll probably come back up here and record at least a little bit, like the Christmas video itself, maybe like a one or two videos. Then I'm gonna go build my Bottleman stuff, then do whatever else for a little while. Then I'll come back up here to record some more stuff, the rest of the videos. So that'll be cool. And then yeah, no, I don't really have anything else to say. Just that stuff really. Um, it'll be fun though. Yeah, I'll probably talk a little bit more about that in the next weekly Blizz, I guess. Some of that stuff. But I think I have one more thing to talk about. What was it? What was it? Christmas Eve. Oh yes, my sleep schedule, because this has been a problem. So my sleep schedule has been awful. I've been like I've been trying to like fix it. I'm like, okay, I'll sleep 6 hours a night, which is like enough to function fine, but it's not like a great night to sleep. And I was hoping that maybe I wouldn't want to stay up 16 hours, because 16 hours being awake, 8 hours being asleep, 24 hours. It's kind of like the average, right? I was really hoping that it would fix things, but it hasn't, because I've been sleeping like, I'll be up till like 11 a.m., 12 p.m., which is ridiculous. It's not like I don't lay down at like 7 a.m. I do, and then I just try to sleep for 4 or 5 hours and it doesn't work, and then finally it does. And I've been setting my alarm between like 5 and 6 p.m. again, just trying to kind of get around the 6 hour mark. And the next day, I'm like, okay, let's just say I woke up even at like 6 p.m. Like 16 hours is like, it's like 10 a.m. I'm like, okay, can I just sleep by like 9? Apparently not. Not even 9. Okay. Um, so last night I fell asleep, I think, what, like 11 a.m., which is unfortunate. It was like right around 11, maybe a little after 11, actually. Had my alarm set for 4:30 p.m., which I did wake up and, see, I got like a little over 5 hours of sleep, I would say. I feel tired. I mean, it's not that late though. I'll be up a while still, but I'm gonna walk back up here around 7. We'll see. Can I fall asleep? My guess is no. My goal though is I'll probably actually just try to stay up for a while. Maybe make it to like 11. Not 11. No, not 11. Maybe like 8:30 to 9, and then I'm gonna have my alarm set for 4. The reason I might actually stay up a little bit longer, actually, like downstairs before I come up here at like 7. But the reason for that is because I'm trying to offset this so I don't get like too good of sleep and actually like not sleep again. Because I have to wake up at 2 p.m. 2 p.m. on Christmas, which kind of sucks. Which isn't that bad for, compared to most things, but like, oh god. I don't want to wake up at 2 p.m. My sleep schedule's been so horrible that like 2 p.m. Like usually 2 p.m. is like, sometimes it's actually fine, other times it's like kind of unfortunate, but not that bad. But man, for me right now, that is a that is a tall order, and that's why I've been trying to kind of switch my sleep schedule at least a little bit. Because if I can, get to like waking up at 4, then like, okay, 2 hours earlier the next day, even if I get like 6 hours of sleep, that's not too bad. I can deal with that. It's just I don't really want to, but I will. But can I actually manage to get 6 hours of sleep on Christmas? I don't imagine so. I'm gonna try though. We'll see what happens. But yeah, that's all for today, I think, and all for this week of the Blaze. But yeah, so yeah, that was the Christmas stuff. I talked about Christmas, walked around the house to show Christmas decorations and just the house in general. That was fun, and yeah. So next week we'll be starting off like kind of in this similar spot, except for it being technically Christmas, but still feeling like Christmas Eve to me. And yeah, that'll be that. I'll talk a little bit about that stuff then, and then we'll talk about the Christmas stuff I got. So that'll be fun. So anyway, that's all. So thanks for watching, and bye.